You ever get that weird feeling um, when you're staring at the camera and you imagine yourself what you might look like when you're staring at the camera and how awkward it must look just staring at the camera? Well, it's a thing, man. So today, just for now, just for this one short little episode, because you know what? Why not? Let's just have fun, experience each other, be in the moment, be in the moment, because vlog. We could talk about some stuff. Let us talk about. Um, do you have a channel? Are you thinking of having a channel? If you have a channel, how many subscribers do you have? Do you have 100 subscribers? Do you have 1,000 subscribers? A million? If you have a million, good on you, man. Good job. But how many subscribers do you have? And do you ever think about, you ever consider or think about the fact that even if you have 1,000 subscribers, let's just go with 1,000 subscribers for a second. If you have 1,000 subscribers, does it ever like resonate in your head that like, why do I not get 1,000 views on every video? If I have 1,000 subscribers, something, some math doesn't math up right here. So part of the reason I think is that consider what it's like to be a subscriber. Whenever you get a notification from some channel that you subscribe to, and I'm sure this probably happened to you in the last, I don't know, day or week or whatever, when your phone gives you that notification that says, hey, so and so channel just posted or just uploaded something, when you see that notification, do you get excited? Do you automatically say, man, I am ready. Let's do this. Let's watch it right now. I don't care. Baby's in the back screaming, and my wife's yelling at me to go pick up the kids, but I've got just a couple of minutes to watch this video first. Or do you say, take it or leave it. I'm gonna watch it later, maybe if I have time. If not, not a big deal. So, and you may have a mix of those. You may have a couple of channels that you do option one for. You have maybe a couple of channels that you do option two for. What is the difference between option one and option two for you psychologically? What is happening to you psychologically whenever you see the exciting videos, the exciting video channel versus the meh video channel? Well, primarily speaking, it's because whatever experience that you had with the exciting one, it was so profound and experiential that you just had to have a little bit more of that experience again. And the other one could have been educational. It could have been okay. It could have been fine. But if you don't get that experience, not that big a deal. You're not that worried about it. You could probably miss a couple of them experiences and it wouldn't affect you. So the key is to bring that amazing, awesome, way cool experience to your viewers as often as possible so that when you get new viewers and new subscribers, they will remember what they experienced that they had in those videos and they will continue getting that same experience. Have you guys ever watched a channel called Film Booth? Um, that guy, and I'm sorry I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but that guy, and he does a video or channel called Creator Booth too. He has got it figured out, man. Go watch some Film Booth or Creator Booth. I wish I could remember his name, but he will give you an experience in YouTube education that will blow your mind, and you're going to want to binge watch everything he has. He's an awesome creator. When he comes out with new stuff, I usually watch it most of the time. To be honest, most of his newer stuff has been more about business, so I kind of skip that stuff. But that just proves the point. Whenever you make content that no longer causes an experience, an awesome experience for someone, then they stop watching it and they stop getting excited about your show. So bring the heat every single time. All right, so the first thing that we're going to kind of talk about today is how to bring that experience through the personality of your main talking person, whether it's you or somebody that you hired or your mom or your dog, who knows. How do you bring the personality of the person in front of the camera out so that the people watching will have a super amazing experience and want to keep coming back again? Step one is to analyze your audience. What does your audience like? What do they get excited about? Let's do something simple. Let's make it simple today. We're just going to do two sets of audiences. This is called making an avatar, by the way, where you make a complete backstory and write down all the things that stress your audience out, their wants, their desires. It's called creating an avatar profile. So let's take the young demographic versus the old demographic, and you can break it down. You can break it down lots of different ways, hundreds of different ways. But for simplicity's sake, let's go with old demographic versus young demographic because it's pretty easy to do. All right. So now let's pick a niche. What niche would you like to do today? How about travel vlog, right? Because a lot of people like travel vlogs. Let's go ahead and pick travel vlog. So you have to wonder, you have to ask yourself, what audience am I catering to? Here's the thing. Old Abraham Lincoln said, you can make, what is it? All the people happy some of the time. You can make some of the people all happy all the time, but you can't make all the people happy all the time. So pick a lane. Pick one. Are you going for young people or old people? Make your choice. You know what? In fact, today, special for you guys, I'm going to do editing. I'm going to break the rules of this channel and I'm going to do editing. All right. So we're going to put an icon up here. Old or young? You pick. I'll wait. All right. I'm done waiting. All right. So let's just go with young for now. Generally speaking, the type of personality that you want to have in front of your camera for someone that's young is going to be high energy person that's full of fun. Essentially, you want to be the model of whoever you're trying to appeal to. So you want them to be like you, basically. You want your host to be like, you want them to be like your host. So, anyways, if it's a younger crowd, wear the attire that you would think they would enjoy wearing, that they would enjoy hanging out with that person that's wearing that attire. As far as the speed of delivery, you want to have a higher speed of delivery. Generally speaking, they process faster, they communicate faster. In the nonverbal area, you want to be more animated, move around. You have this big rectangle somewhere over here, right here. Right, I'm going to try to follow it up, not so well with my hand. This one, this rectangle. You have that rectangle. Use all of it. Look, do all of this stuff. All this stuff is what young people like to do. Get up close, get up far away. As far as facial expressions, you should have happy facial expressions, be more animated, and basically just let everything hang out. And then as far as the type of speech you use, your speech should be basically at a grade school level. They say between 5th and 10th grade level education, as far as the amount of speech that you have, the type of diction or the type of languages you use should be in that range. And then let's go to the older generation. So older generation is going to respect more of an authority figure. They're going to want their host to be more conservative and speak slowly and not smoke on the camera. They're going to want their host to be well-spoken and have a slower pace, a slower cadence, and be direct and to the point. Now let's go ahead and talk about interaction with the viewer. If you have a younger audience, you're going to want them to interact more with the viewer. You're going to want your host to have more questions and more dynamic speech. You're going to want your host to look straight into the camera and smile and be full of energy and really kind of pull your audience in. Whereas with an older audience, you're going to be more casual. There's going to be less audience engagement typically as far as dynamic, pulling someone in, engagement with an older generation. Finally, before we head out, a quick preview of the next one is going to be your editing style, and maybe we'll do some. Maybe we will do. We will get a little bit crazy with that one, and we'll do some editing choices. In fact, I may go ahead and start doing that now. After I close this video out, I'll go ahead and start doing the editing stuff. I know this is the very end of the video, and a lot of you guys have clicked out, and that's cool because I do the same thing. But if you're still here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, throw a comment in, why not? Because, you know, if you do all three, it's like the trifecta of awesomeness when it comes to YouTube algorithms. So do all three, do the trifecta of awesomeness, and we'll have the other video up very soon. Thanks, bye.